Okay, you see my screen now. So today it's such an important lesson, it's such an important class because we're going to discuss about objectives and digital strategy. Um, when you talk with people in the industry about digital strategy, everybody believes. Okay, so when we talk in the industry about digital strategy, everybody goes like, "Oh, digital strategy, yeah, yeah, we need to be on the social media. Yeah, digital strategy, we have to be on Google, or we have to do pay-per-click activity, or we need to do newsletter." Those things are now digital strategy. We're going to see tomorrow what these things are. Those things are promotional strategy, but not digital strategy. So be aware, before we starting, I got a little exercise for you. And while you do the exercise, I'm going to create the breakout room so we can work for the next exercise together. I'm just going to give you 5 minutes just to wrap up what we said last week. What do you think is the purpose of digital marketing? Digital marketing audit. So to assess where are we now and what should involve. So we saw a couple of framework last week. I'll give you help, the PESTEL one to the macro environment and the SWOT analysis to see our strengths and weaknesses and the opportunities and the threat in the market. So I'll let you think about this for 5 minutes. Just write on a piece of pen and paper. What is the? But I'm interested to understand what is the purpose of the digital marketing audit, and then what else should involve besides the tips I just gave you. While you do the exercise, I'm going to create a breakout room so we can do the other one together. Just 1 second. Okay, guys, could you put on the chat then those two quick answers that you just, the answers to this little exercise we just did? Just type something on the chat. Let me know if you're there. Well, don't have any message on the chat. Let's move on then. Right. Objectives. Objectives give a clear direction and commercial targets. Objectives are the smart targets for digital marketing, which can use to track performance against targets. So when we talk about objective, as we said last week, where do we want to be? What is going to be our objective for the next 12 months? What is going to be our objective for the next 6 months? Right? They're super important because otherwise, if you don't fix the objective, you don't know where you're going and you don't know how you're going to do your digital marketing strategies. The KPIs, the key performance indicator, are nothing else, the specific metric, that you're going to use to track your performance. So the KPIs, think about the car, the dashboard within the car. It tells you the speed, the fuel level, and all other elements. So the KPI, we're going to have a specific section just on the KPI. And you're going to see, guys, how to use KPIs to track your digital performances. But let's get back to the objective. In digital marketing, you got 5 type of objective. You want to sell, serve, speak, save, and sizzle. Now, rather than me going through each of these lines, let's go through some practical example. I'll get back to the smart one in a second. So sell. You want to grow your sales, right? So you got an e-commerce website or you're selling something online. As you can see, one sales could be increase online sales for the product ABCD by 20%, or just increase our online sale by 20%. Increase website sales for product A by 20% in the next 6 months. Yep. Serve. Remember, as we said last week, every website is there to support the business model. The website is not just there for the sake of every website, but how the website is going to support the overall business model. So in terms of serve, right, as you can see, increase interaction with different content on the site. Increase dwell time duration on the site by 10% in Q3. Yeah. Then speak. You want to get closer to the customers. Growth email coverage by 50% of a current customer base. Or you want to increase the visitors to your community section by 5% in this financial year. Save, your website is there to generate, to save. To generate 10% more sales for the same communication budget. You want to increase your sales, but you want to keep your communication budget low. Or, number 2, reduce the cost of direct marketing by 15% through email this quarter. And sizzle, you want to improve your brand metrics, such as brand awareness, reach, brand favorability, and purchase intent. This is the first objective. The second one is increase direct traffic to the site by 8% in the next 6 months. Could you please say something on the chat? Does it make sense? Guys, I need to hear from you, at least on the chat. Otherwise, I don't know if you're with me. Thank you, Stefano. Yeah? So once you know your website, what kind of objective it has, you need to set up those objectives. Now, this objective, one is correct, the other one is not correct. One is correct, the other one is not correct. I didn't propose this. So one, it's a smart objective. The other one, it's not a smart objective. Are you familiar with the SMART objective? You can just put yes or no into chat. No, you don't want it. Okay, let's go with the SMART objective. So the objective, your digital marketing strategy objective, but overall of your objective has to be SMART. What do we mean by SMART? Specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time related. Yeah. So specific, is the objective detailed enough to measure the real world opportunities, right? I'm working for Amazon and I'm going to say, oh, no, probably not Amazon. I just launched an e-commerce business today. And then I say, okay, next week, sorry, not next week, next year, I'm going to make £2 million. Is it specific? No, it's not specific, because £2 million, it could be everything. It could be maybe you got online shop, you got a physical brick and mortar shop. So maybe those £2 million could be on the website and it could be on the physical retail shop. Has to be measurable. Oh, I want more brand equity. Oh, I want to increase my sales. Is it measurable? No, I want to increase my sales by 10%. I want to create more engagement by 20%. Yeah. Has to be actionable. Can information to be used to improve the performance, and relevant, right? So you guys managing digital marketing strategy in the future for a company, and you say, oh yeah, we just going to increase relevant, we're just going to increase sales for the online, for the physical shop we having. Yeah, but you are responsible for the overall digital strategy, e-commerce on the side. You don't care about the shops. You can have some sort of connection, but at the moment you don't. And time related. So you want to give a time. So this is a clear example of SMART goal. Increase online sales by 10% this financial year. Is it specific? Yes, we want to increase by 10%. Is it measurable? Yes, because yeah, this financial year, I want to increase my overall online sales by 10%. It's good enough. Is it relevant for what I'm doing? Yes, because I'm in charge of the e-commerce aspect of the business and all the digital marketing. And time related, absolutely. You said this financial year, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to increase by 10% somehow in the future, the sales on the website. So as you can see here, increase online sales for a product by 20%. Do you believe it's SMART objective or not?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not specific. There is not the time related.
Perfect, perfect, Alessandra,
Okay.
it's perfect. Alexandra, stay there. This objective number 2 is a SMART objective.
Yes, I
Yes.
think so.
Exactly, yes. Specific product A by 20% in the next 6 months. Thank you. If you see serve, increase interaction with different content on the site. Is it a SMART objective? Anyone else besides Alessandra?
No.
You're shy. Francesca, go for it.
No, because it's not measurable.
Correct. And what about the point number 2? Increase the dwell time duration, the quality time duration on the site, blah, 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 10% in quarter 3.
Yes, it is smart because it's measurable and... Posso parlare in italiano?
Vai pure in italiano.
Grazie. Allora, è misurabile, è sviluppato nel tempo. Beh, basta. Cioè, nel senso,
Sì.
rispetta tutti.
Sì, assolutamente. Quarter 3, 10%, 10% nel quarter 3, Q3. Grazie, Francesca.
No, grazie.
Speak, get close to the customer, growing email coverage to 50% on the current customer base, increase visitors to our community section, whatever you want, by 5% this financial year. Which one? You can answer in Italian, potete rispondere anche in italiano. Which one you think it's smart? One or two?
Secondo.
Il secondo, yes. So you got it. Guys, you want to be specific. Otherwise, when you're going to see how we're going to track this channel, if you're just going to say, oh yeah, I want to grow by 10%, but you want to grow what? Sales, interaction, engagement by 10%. When? This month, this quarter, this semester, next year, this year. So the more specific you are, the better will be when you're going to create the key performance indicator to assess this performance, as well as when you're going to report to your manager or to the financial officer, to someone else, the performance of your activities. Any questions? You can write on the chat in Italian, whatever you like. Guys, the objective is super important. You need to understand why the website is there to support the business model and what you want to happen on the website in a smart way. We're going to work on this in the future. Now, let's discuss about strategy formulation, right? Remember what I said. It's not about, oh yeah, we're going to be on social media. Oh yeah, we're going to post this stuff in social media. Those stuff are not digital marketing strategy. So before we go into this, digital marketing strategy is you're looking forward. What do you want to achieve? Yeah, and we already did it because we want to achieve, we create the SMART goal. We want to increase sales by 10% in the next financial year. We want to increase the engagement on our website by 20% this financial year, whatever you have, right? And then there are two frameworks that is going to help you out to set up the strategy. Are you familiar with the Ansoff metrics? Just tell me yes or no. Just give me thumbs up or just let me know that you're here. Or write a message on the chat. Okay, so you're not familiar with the Ansoff metrics. And STP, segmenting, targeting, and positioning, these three letters, these three words are marketing strategy. The marketing strategy are based on segmenting, targeting, and positioning, which we're going to see today. The Ansoff metric, guys, it's a strategic framework. It's a strategic model that can be used not just for marketing, it could be used for businesses as well. So let's have a look at the Ansoff metric before. As you can see, you got two things. You got the product growth and the market growth. And you want to combine together those two elements. So product growth. Are we going to push next year our existing product in our existing markets? So I am UniUpo. I'm going to push my degree, the same degree I had this year. I'm not going to create a new degree or postgraduate degree, undergraduate. I'm going to push this degree, existing product, this year into existing market. So it could be geographical market or different type of people. So as you can see, or just market share. So as you can see, you're guys going to push your existing product into existing market. So you want to acquire more market share. In this case, you want to improve your customer loyalty, the customer value. So you want people to spend more with you on the product they already bought from you. Then So the market share, you want to compete to increase your market share. When you go into the market penetration strategy, the most of a company, what they're doing, they're trying to reduce the price to look more appealing to the existing markets. Then you can say, okay, we're going to launch our existing product, but we're going to launch this product into new markets. So these new markets now could be new geographical market or new customer segment. So I got this product, this phone. Yeah, I'm an Italian producer. I produce this phone in Italy. In the future, I want to open to new geographical market. So I want to expand in France, in Germany, in UK, in Spain, whatever you want. As you can see, the Ansoff metrics now is start to give a direction. So we got this product is really good, is working in Italy. We need to expand geographically somewhere else. So you start to give to the strategy a clear direction of what you want to do. Or you can say, we got this product, it's really, really good. However, we have one customer segment. For instance, this product is just for female. Well, not the product. It's more adapted by female, but it can be used by men as well. So we need to open to this product to new market segment. For instance, I had in one of my courses, a lady working for the financial accountant in London, and all the courses were geared towards men. So she came to the course to understand how she can sell their courses as well to women. So one segment men, the other segment were women. We're going to see about customer segment today. Are you with me on this? Thumbs up? Kind of. We're going to go more details. Now, as you can see here, we're going to launch a new product into existing market. New product into existing market. Right? So I'm Apple, I have the iPhone 6, the product is declining. I'm going to launch the iPhone 8, 12, 10, I don't know how many, which is the latest iPhone. So you want to develop more digital product. I'm Uni UPO, I'm having this degree or this postgraduate. So next year I can launch a new degree. So it's going to be a new product, but I'm still going to operate into existing market. So new product is just going to be you launching new product. So think the impact on the marketing team. So the marketing team has to shape the new communication, has to use new tools to communicate to existing market the new product that you are selling. Right? And this is the most difficult strategy. Diversification strategy. So you're going to sell a new product to a new market. Selling new product to a new market. And it's very, very, very challenging strategy. Because you don't know yet when your product is going to work, but on the top, you're going to sell in a market that people don't know you. So as you can see, the Ansoff matrix, it gives a clear direction. So there are no secrets here. You need to collect some secondary data to assess all this. Hence why you need to do the SWOT analysis. You want to do the competitor analysis. You want to do the pestle analysis. Because for instance, if you want to launch a new geographical market, it could be another country, you want to assess the political impact that you're going to have on the business. Right? If you want to launch a market penetration strategy, right, the pestle analysis or the competitor analysis is going to be, oh, yeah, this is our product. We're going to launch in existing markets. However, the market is getting very, very, very populated. It's very crowded. So probably the only leverage we're going to have is to lower the price potentially, speaking out loud. Yeah. Or you can say, okay, look, we're going to launch a new market in the product, but our SWOT analysis told us that our resources and internal capability, it's a weakness. So we're about to launch a new product, but we don't have the capability in-house to market those new products. So what would be the strategy? We need to hire an agency, we need to expand the team. Or diversification, as I said, it's a very challenging one. Now, guys, this framework here and all the digital frameworks are helping you to put the piece of the puzzle together. And there is not rocket science. You need to sit down with your team in the future, and you're just going to have a critical evaluation of different points, the pro and the cons. Right? You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to be a genius. You just need to sit down together. You did your situation analysis, and now you setting the strategy. How you're going to move forward. And there are no right or wrong. You need to sit down and discuss this stuff with your team. I hope it makes sense. And then, as you can see here, we got a few slides on the market growth, improve the loyalty. So if you want to go with market penetration, right? You want to improve your customers' loyalty. Why improve your customers' loyalty? Because they're going to come back to you and have a more transaction with you. I believe you discussed these things with Doninelli in the CRM element and the newsletter element. Yeah. Customer value improvement. So as you can see, you got plenty of things. Guys, new customer, new geographical market, and not necessarily being just new country. It could be just as well as new area in Italy. So at the moment, Uniupo operate mainly in Piemonte and Lombardia, but no one is going to stopping them to attract students from other regions in Italy, potentially. Then if this would be the case, you as a marketing manager, as a marketing director, as a marketing junior assistant in your marketing team, how are you going to do to achieve those goals? Yep. Product development, as we say, adding new product to the mix, developing new digital product. Guys, new product development is not actually, that's a good point, this one. It's not just about creating a new product, but it could be a digital product. This is going hand to hand with the online value proposition that we're going to see in a second. So, you know, free delivery. So far you ask people to pay for delivery. I mean, implementing a new delivery system of free delivery could be considered the development of new digital product. Okay. Membership, for instance. So far you were selling one-off, but you create a membership element. So whereby people pay X amount of money per month and they're going to receive your product or your services. Actually, this goes with the subscription or use bundling. You can increase the product that you're selling on the website. Yeah, because you can expand your supplier and you can increase the product you're selling on the website. And then diversification, as I said, it's very difficult one. We'll come back this one later into the exercise. So it will be easier to do, to touch with our hand, this one, rather than me explain this. Now, guys, the Ansoff Matrix, as I said, is a framework, is a model used at a business level, as well as can be used at marketing level. I can give clear direction how to do. Marketing strategy is STP, segmenting, targeting, and positioning. Segmenting, targeting, position. Marketing strategy is 3 things. It's not about being on Instagram or social or on Facebook. Deciding the STP is a key strategic consideration when you're planning your marketing activity or digital marketing activity. Segmenting, right? A little definition: identification of individual or organization with similar characteristics that have a significant implication for determining the marketing strategy. What this means, guys, your product won't fit all the customers in the world. Your product won't fit all the customers in Italy. It will fit just a fraction of those customers. So you want to understand who are those customers. You want to know who are those customers. Otherwise, you don't know how you're going to interact with them. So in terms of customer profile based, you got we need to split between B2C, business to consumer, or B2B companies, business to businesses. Right? So let's remain into the business, or both apply this stuff. But think about the business to consumer. What are the online buying behavior and preference on my target audience, on my customer segment? Do they buy online, or they still prefer to go in shop, to speak with the shop assistant? Right? Talking about the coronavirus, how the coronavirus has changed these online buying behaviors. How my customers have been affected by the coronavirus when they buy online. You want to understand the digital profile, right? What are they digitally used? What digital channel do they use? Right? Younger generation, you heard this stuff hundreds of times. They tend to use Instagram, whereby older generation, they tend to use Facebook. So if my audience is younger, probably I'm going to give more prominence to Instagram. If my audience is certain age above, I'm probably going to give more prominence to Facebook. What type of site they use, how they want to consume the content, what their preference. They still buying newspaper, or they just reading online, and potentially what portals do they use to read online? Right? What they believe in. So the more that you know about this element, about your customers, the more precise you're going to be with your customer strategy, with your marketing strategy, excuse me. So you all doing the postgraduate, so you're going to be between, I would imagine, between 20 and 26, 27 years old in the group here. I don't know exactly where you are. So my communication, I want to understand this element, because then I'm going to shape my marketing message as well as the channel I'm going to use to communicate with you, rather than having like marketing message for different type of people. Now, marketing people to like put a face into the customer segment they're going to target, they create what we call personas, which is a fictional profile, typically informed by research. So you do the research and then say, okay, my target audience, my customer segment look like this. Let me give an example. So you're running your survey, say, okay, my target markets look like Rachel, the stay-at-home mom. She's age 40, she's married with 2 kids and live in this place. The business background, she has a marketing background, she has set up internet businesses. Her husband, David, has a high-paid job in the finance. What is her lifestyle? What are her challenges? Okay, where she got the information. So you can use this element to ask your customers, or analyzing your database to see what your customers looks like. Have you done this stuff with Doninelli? Sorry guys, just a quick question. Can you just give me yes or no in the chat, or thumbs up or down, whatever you want? So you're done with Doninelli, Francesca, right? Cool.
Sì, abbiamo fatto qualcosa di simile.
Yes. Now, this is another one. This is business to business. So of course the profile is different. They want to know more about when you choose business to business. They want to know more about your expertise, the latest project you run, right? And then normally in the business to business, there's not just one person taking decision, but it's committee, it's a team of people taking decisions. What are they driven? What is important to them? Now we're going to have a little exercise. I'm going to share this link into the chat. And this is what you need to do. Let me find out. Right? So this is a customer's persona canvas. What is this? It's your customer segment. So work together to understand what is the age, what is the income of your customers, what kind of job they're doing, what's their personal interest, what is their favorite brand, what's the value, how do they get information, right? What are their goals? What are their challenges? Potentially you can put a name to this goal, and then underneath there is the same canvas but split by men, basically. And guys, one thing, actually, I'll let you do the exercise, then we'll discuss these things together. I'm going to share this link into the chat right now, and I'm going to open the breakout rooms. Let me stop sharing this. One second. Okay, could you please open this link and then give me 1 second, because you got lots of people. I need to open all these breakout rooms. 1 sec. So guys, for the people that I just opened the breakout rooms, for the people that are received the invitation, you just log in there, and then I'll sign the rest.
Minchia, che due
Esatto.
Siamo tutti nella main room. Allora, ragazzi, facciamo 10 minuti di pausa e poi ritorniamo e facciamo un catch up sull'esercizio appena fatto. Va bene? Thumbs up?
Sì,
Thumbs
sì,
up?
sì, 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 sì.
Cioè, va bene, ci vediamo tra 10 minuti.
Va bene. Cosa pisciare? Sto male. Sti due.
C'è l'audio.
Perfetto, ci siamo?
Sì.
Good. So, ragazzi, è chiaro perché è importantissimo capire chi è il customer segment? Penso di sì. Yes? Okay. Thank you. Now, targeting. Okay? So, what is the current market size or value and future projection? So now that we know who are our customers, we need to understand how we're going to market them, and we need more information. So for instance, what is the organization current and future market share within this segment? What they mean? Let's use the UniUPA example. We know that in Italy or in the area, there are 1 million new students enrolled in university per year. This is my segment. And now you want to know what are your market share within 1 million students enrolled in university. It's going to be 20%, 30%, 40%. What are the needs of each segment, right? Maybe new students, they want to learn online. So you can find out, as a result, that more and more students want to learn online rather than face-to-face. The other thing is what the competitor market share within the segment. That is going to help you to see where are you and how you want to engage with them, right? And the likelihood of a segmented engaging of the organization offer. So according to your target market, you can reshape your offer, right? Maybe more and more people asking for postgraduate in marketing, because in the area there are no many universities providing these sorts of postgraduate courses. Now, positioning is the third element of the marketing strategy. Positioning is the consumer perception of a brand or a product. Positioning is nothing else besides the academic word. Positioning is nothing else of how do I want to be perceived? How do I want people perceiving me? What impression I want to give to people? That's marketing positioning, right? Do you want to base your positioning strategy on product performance excellence? So my product are so good that you cannot find something better into the market. Do you want to base your positioning as a price performance excellence, right? Something like Ryanair, for instance. Yeah. Or something like, well, I'm going to use probably Amazon, because Amazon is marketplace, but you know that you're going to find probably the best price ever on Amazon. Positioning, you want to base your position in transactional excellence, right? So that you want to combine the pricing positioning with other information of the product, with the choice of the product. So, hey, here you can find the best price, the best choice, and you can definitely find the product that you need to meet your expectation. And then you got relationship excellence, right? Where you want to build a one-to-one relationship. Think about, I don't know, someone in the group was discuss about Land Rover, for instance. So they position themselves really like one-to-one customers communication and interaction. But overall, guys, positioning, it's all about how do you want to be perceived? What impression you want to give to the customers? You will give to the customers, excuse me. Here, we got the online value proposition. Okay, how are you going to shape your marketing product in order to create a value to the customers? A silly example, if you buy from Amazon, is something like one-click buy. So the value proposition is, hey, we got a lot of choice in terms of product, the best price, but overall, the experience that you're going to be even more valuable because you're going to save time, because by clicking, you don't have to put your name, your address, your credit card detail, and so forth and so on. We register the things for you. It's just one click, you can buy. Right? The online value proposition can be as well integrating the overall app journey into your digital journey. For instance, a silly example. I don't know if you have the EasyJet app on your phone, but on EasyJet, when you do your check-in, you don't have to enter manually the date of birth, the passport number, so forth, so on. You just need to take a photo of the passport, and the app will collect those data automatically. So it's going to save you time. Online value proposition, guy, it's super important. For instance, it makes it easier to compare your product. You can have some sort of comparison element on the website. Easy to understand what product is suitable for your customers. For instance, in terms of online value proposition, I just took a screenshot, like the spedizione reso gratuito, for instance. It could be part of the online value proposition. If you buy from us, they just got online things, right? We can give you the money back, or you can return the shoes up 100 days. This could be one. Sometimes you can have, look at this, an offer, for instance, that is going to increase the overall value proposition. Qui si vince. If you buy or renew with us, you can win a coupon of the same value of your insurance. So it's more a promotion, that element, but they fit into this as it was something they will give you on the extra, something that more value to the customers in terms of value proposition. Now, I'm going to show you the value proposition canvas. This one, it's gold. Are you familiar with Evernote? Just give me a thumbs up if you have. No? It's pretty much, it's really like a Google Drive. It was pretty much, you can store all the important document in this drive, and then you can use it. So the company and the product things, okay, what is the benefit of this product? It is simple, fast to use, easy syncing, because you can integrate it with other platforms. What are the features of the product? Right? You can include images, right? Rich metadata, as you can see here. Then include across different devices. So it's not just on your laptop. What is going to be the experience of my customers using this, right? Everything, everywhere. So you don't say, oh God, I don't know where is the last invoice, because you can scan and upload the invoice into the Evernote. Okay. The other thing is, never forget, because it's always going to be there. They put your external brain. or remember everything. Okay, now, if you see this is what the company does. But what the customer wants, right? What the customer fears, what the customer needs, right? They want fast to enter things, sharp notes with people, single system. They need something that's going to help them to remember, something to write their notes down, save information, save time. The fear, how are you going to lose? They're going to lose things if they put things over there. Locked into system, right? So that's their fear. The substitute could be text document or email to yourself. Now, guys, I got a question for you, but I need you to interact with me. In Italian if you want, anche in italiano. So the value proposition canvas, we saw what are the products and what the customer wants, fear, or needs. Adesso, now, if you are the marketing manager from Evernote, how are you going to use this information? Anyone? Come userete queste informazioni sapendo quello che il cliente vuole? Guys, please, someone unmute and talk to me.
Professore, ma come otteniamo le informazioni o come le usiamo?
Come le usate?
Beh,
Adesso, Francesca, tu sei la responsabile marketing per Evernote.
sì.
Hai quelle informazioni, come le usi?
Beh, cerco di usarle a sviluppo del mio prodotto, ovviamente.
Vai, continua.
E cerco di implementare nel mio prodotto tutto ciò, se possibile, che i clienti vogliono, ma più che altro mi concentrerei su ciò di cui hanno bisogno, perché sicuramente il bisogno viene prima della volontà, a mio parere.
Allora, no, Francesca, stai andando benissimo. Continua.
Ok, cioè, dovessi utilizzarle in ordine, metterei prima i bisogni e le paure e per poi implementare ciò di cui hanno necessità, cioè ciò che desiderano, quello che vogliono.
Ok,
E-
allora, Francesca, perfetto, stay there. Qualcun altro? Anche in italiano. Allora, Francesca ha completamente ragione, quindi andrei a utilizzare queste informazioni per migliorare il mio prodotto, per migliorare in questo caso la tua value proposition. C'ha senso, Francesca, no?
Sì, assolutamente.
Quindi so quello che i clienti vogliono, hanno bisogno, hanno paura e quindi vado a utilizzare il sito per migliorare la value proposition e aumentare il feature del prodotto che sto vendendo. Every customer's buying cycle start with a need. Ogni volta che voi comprate qualcosa, la più parte delle volte inizia con un bisogno. Ho bisogno di. Voglio perché ho bisogno di. Ci siamo? Thumbs up? Cool. Grazie Francesca. Adesso, grazie, adesso voi siete responsabili solo della comunicazione. Solo della comunicazione. C'è un altro team che si occupa del prodotto. Voi solo della comunicazione. Come andate a utilizzare gli elementi del customer?
Ma io non andrei tanto lontano da quello che ho detto prima, nel senso che prima va bene, parlavo di implementare delle feature sul prodotto stesso, però quando si parla di comunicazione io rimarrei sempre sul fatto del bisogno, cioè ad esempio se io dovessi gestire un sito metterei in prima pagina quello che il mio prodotto ti sta andando a risolvere, cioè il problema che ti sta andando a risolvere. e quindi in questo modo catturerei la tua attenzione.
Perfetto, Francesca. Qualcun altro besides Francesca? Nessuno, siete tutti timidi, ragazzi. È perfettamente uguale.
Io,
Amy,
io pensavo la stessa cosa, comunque di concentrarti, di concentrarmi su i desideri, cioè l'esigenza che ha il cliente che vogliono risolvere e concentrarmi sulle cose che offriamo e come possiamo soddisfare queste esigenze, ovviamente in modo efficace e efficiente.
perfetto. È esattamente quello. Voi andrete, se voi sapete che nella vostra comunicazione, guardate dove sta customer wants, fast to enter things. Nel product benefit, it's simple or fast to use. So, nel vostro sito direte è molto veloce da utilizzare, ma anche nella vostra comunicazione sui social, nei banner, nelle email, nelle campagne Google potrete utilizzare del leverage. Ci siamo? Yep. Adesso voi consciamente mi avete detto quello che il cliente vuole, quello che il cliente vuole. Ecco perché è importantissimo capire il vostro segment, customer segment, il vostro segmento. Se no non ce la fate a sviluppare la value proposition, il positioning, communication message. Give me thumbs up se ha senso. Cool. Cool. So, se non ha senso, domande, mettete pure domande in chat. Ok. Now, positioning benefit. So online value proposition is going to be part of your positioning. How do you want to be perceived? Right? What are the benefits? So it's going to help you out to distinguish an e-commerce site from its competitor. So differentiation, we are different because, I am different because I do this stuff that no one else doing. In a way, this is what you do in the job interview. If you hire me, I'm going to be different from the rest of people you see because I can do this, this, and that. The other can't. It helps provide a focus to marketing efforts so that the company, the staff, both are clear on what is the purpose of the site. And then if the proposition is clear, if your position is clear, it will define your brand. And you can use the element in your PR, in your word of mouth recommendation, in your reviews, right? Sometimes you choose a product rather than another just because of the brand. The brand has positioned themselves in a certain way. What is your favorite brand? Can you put on the chat or just unmute and tell me? Guys, what's your favorite brand? It depends about the industry that you're going to use, right? Okay. So we're going to do another exercise now, but before we go into the exercise, I just want to recap these slides that we went so far. And then we're going to discuss quickly the customer segmentation, and then we move to the next exercise. So when you're approaching marketing strategy, the first important thing is to create your objectives. You want to make sure that you got the right objectives. Off the back of that, you're going to create a KPIs, which is going to tell you whether you're on the right track to achieve those objectives. We're going to have a 2 session on the KPI, so I'm not going to discuss much now. So are you going to, let me go here, actually, it's easy. The objective has to be smart, specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time related. And then, okay, are we going to sell? So we're going to grow our sales. Then we're going to serve, adding value to the customers. Are we going to speak, get closer to the customer? Yeah? Oops, sorry. Save. Sizzle, extend our online brand. It's important for you to create the objective. You do your situation analysis. Now you know what is going to be your objective, and it's important for you to create, okay, we want to improve our product by 20% next year. And now all the rest is going to follow through, right? What kind of digital marketing strategy we're going to put together to achieve 20% growth next year? And it's not just, guys, it's not just about, oh, we're going to be on Facebook and we're going to be on Google. No, who is going to be my customer segment that I'm going to target, and how I'm going to position myself? How do I want to be perceived? That's marketing strategy. We had a look at the Ansos metrics. This is an overall business framework, but it can be used in marketing as well. So I got product and market, growth, existing versus new, existing versus new. And here let's go more into the explanation of different strategy. And then again, segmented targeting and positioning, segmenting. Who are your target market? The profile, digital, add info, demographic. We created persona. The target, how big is my market size, my competitor market share, so forth, so on. Positioning, how they're going to be perceived. These are few positioning based on product, the online value proposition, and the benefit of positioning. So you can create an established brand. Now, can we do the next exercise? I'm going to reopen the breakout rooms. I'm going to copy and paste this exercise into the class. What is the role of the Ansos metrics into the strategic planning process? Let me copy and paste this stuff into the chat. Guys, one question. Have you been exposed? I mean, ve l'ho chiesto prima, però l'avete già visto prima l'Ansos metrics? In altri moduli o con altri professori o da qualche altra parte?
No. Non mi sembra, poi se diversamente mi correggano, però non mi sembra.
Secondo me, professore, avevamo visto qualcosa di simile con il professor Tadini, però non l'avevamo neanche chiamata Ansos Metrics, ci aveva solo accennato sviluppo di mercato, di prodotto e diversificazione,
Perfetto.
senza entrare nello specifico.
È vero.
Vero. L'Ansos Metrics, guys, è un framework semplice da usare, ma che vi dà una strategia in termini di una direzione in termini di strategia incredibile. Quindi adesso quello che facciamo, lavoriamo su questa domanda che l'ho appena messa in chat. Vi è arrivata, sì?
Sì, sì.
Sì.
Riapro le breakout rooms, così la discutete insieme. Poi ci vediamo nei vari breakout rooms e discutiamo un po' di più e poi ne discutiamo tutti insieme in un secondo. Riapro le breakout rooms. Perfetto.
Ciao.
Ah, ma è questa la stanza.
Siamo tantissimi.
Siamo in 5, ci sta.
Questa è la stanza, scusate.
Ma voi avete capito a cosa dobbiamo, cioè, su cosa dobbiamo fare la matrice di Ansoff?
No, io penso che dobbiamo solo rispondere a livello teorico.
Teorico.
Qual è il
Ok.
ruolo di questa matrice qui?
Sì, sì, sì.
Che anche se in realtà non saprei che cosa aggiungere rispetto a quanto ha già detto.
Ma io l'avevo già fatta in triennale in realtà, solo che non è che mi ricordassi benissimo la cosa.
No, io veramente la prima volta che la sento nominare, effettivamente i contadini qualcosa avevamo fatto perché mi ricordo.
Sì,
Però
Ma aspetta, Matadini è quello lì di mercati emergenti?
sì,
Oddio, no, io ho un brutto rapporto con lui.
penso un po' tutti. Non è la persona più simpatica della Terra, ecco.
No, però neanche rispettosa, secondo me. Cioè, vabbè, per fortuna l'ho passato e via.
Infatti.
E comunque, no, boh, non so, dobbiamo dirgli semplicemente quale può essere sto ruolo.
Non lo so.
Io non saprei davvero che cos'altro aggiungere.
No,
Anche
infatti,
perché poi ha messo la matrice e quella è la spiegazione, cioè non...
cioè più che dire che ti serve per capire sicuramente in che mercato stai andando a operare.
mm.
Devo andarmene, mi sa.
Ma anch'io.
Anch'io.
Ah, secondo me perché ci ha lasciato qua, eh.
Boh.
Quella è la stanza giusta.
Ok, allora ciao.
Ciao ragazzi.